Session 5. Peace and happiness on the family and universal levels. Once a man and a woman have acquired sufficient maturity to face the challenges of marriage and family, they're ready to enter the second life mission, not only as individuals, but as a couple as well. To maintain this couple sustainable, they must share a common higher goal that goes beyond each one's interests without neglecting themselves or their interests. Children will follow their example more than their parents' words, so the ability of parents to serve as good role models will facilitate children's spiritual growth. The family is thus the cornerstone of society and the first school of love. The conclusion of the previous chapter was that a couple that has developed true love is the starting point for a world of peace. However, if a man and a woman have not developed a filial and fraternal heart in their family and community, their marriage risks ending in failure. So we once again highlight here the importance of the first two spheres of heart to ensure ever-growing conjugal and parental love. It should be noted that all kinds of love are shared with everyone apart from conjugal love, which is reserved to spouses, as it includes sexual love, the most intimate and sacred of all. The Talmud emphasizes the importance of learning to honor one's parents as the way to honor God. In the Quran, gratitude to God and to one's parents is related to hope for a moral descent. In Taoism, we read that each family has an impact on the stability of the whole world. The Bhagavad Gita warns against the collapse of the family. An African proverb highlights the duty of children to take care of their parents in return to what they received. So the basis for sustainable peace and happiness in the family is that this family nourishes the hearts and character, and that it's the first school of love. So the parents are actually the first teachers. And the relation to brothers and sisters and to parents and grandparents and to uncles and aunts is the place where we learn morals and social norms and right behaviors in the larger world. Parents who include their children in their investment for the well-being of their community give the children a chance to experience happiness in service to others. So altruism is something that we should be learning in the family, which is much easier than having to learn it if we've become self-centered and egocentrical and selfish people. This article from Effective Neuroscience even points out that focusing on others partially extinguishes the brain centers activated by pain. Altruism thus becomes a painkiller, and it is the natural practice of altruism in the family that provides the best environment for children. They acquire this quality naturally. And altruism does not relate only to human beings, but also to the natural world as a whole. It is essential to take care of it according to the 3 life goals described in Genesis. Do you remember? Be fruitful, multiply, and take care of the world, subdue the earth. So after looking at peace in myself, peace in the couple, and peace in the family, we're now looking at peace on the universal level with our environment, our planet Earth. This requires individual maturity and also scientific knowledge. As soon as human beings put their personal interests before that of the planet, they destroy it and thus endanger all of humanity. A mature human being will love all the things of the creation, will protect the environment, will care for the prosperity of all, and use science and technology to benefit the whole world. As responsible stewards, human beings can contribute to universal peace, peace with all human beings and with nature, and build the ideal world. We have seen that human beings seek beauty, goodness, and truth. They find it all in nature and in a world of mutual prosperity. They do not have to work from morning to night just in order to survive. They can therefore develop their artistic skills that best match their personality and thus feel the joy of creating music, painting, dancing, and an infinity of artistic expressions that they can share for everyone's happiness. Ambassadors for peace, men or women, are on the way to accomplishing these three life goals. At the individual level, by living for the sake of others, they become true educators. On the family level, by establishing a true loving family with a parental heart towards all, they become true parents. And finally, on the universal level, by taking care of the environment, they become true owners. So now the questions to session 5. Knowing that the heart develops progressively from child to parent, what are the 4 kinds of love and 4 spheres of heart? How can you become altruistic? What are the 3 fundamental goals of human life at the individual, family, and universal levels that were discussed in these 4 sessions and are embodied by ambassadors for peace?